Welcome back to another episode of Grizzly TV. I'm Avery Moreland.
And I'm Avery Garcia.
This episode we will be featuring a spring-themed Grizzly on the Prowl, a 4A's reminder, an April Fool's story, the New York trip, and mouth testing.
Let's start off with a 4A's reminder.
Holla Grizzlies!
Emma, what does that mean?
It means hey in Scandinavian. I'm practicing for when I go to Scandinavia.
You're going to Scandinavia?
Yeah, in Worlds of Fun.
Oh, okay. Just start the intro.
Okay. Holla Grizzlies! The 4A's trip to Worlds of Fun is coming up fast. Let's go talk to a few staff members to see how students can qualify.
Okay, one of the 4A's is activities, and one way to get your points that you need for it would be to participate in the clubs. If you're in 8th grade, there is track. I know we have a lot of intramural activities for everybody to participate in. Need to be there 90% of the time, and you need to have a great attitude and attendance and just go and have fun.
One of the 4A's is academics, and 2 ways you can do that is 1, listening to your teachers, and 2, making sure you do your homework at night.
One of the 4A's is attitude, which means don't get in trouble.
One of the 4A's is attendance. Please be at school as much as possible. You miss school, you miss out.
This is what you might experience at Worlds of Fun.
Chugga, 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 chugga.
That roller coaster really messed my hair up. That's better. I hope to see you all at Worlds of Fun. It'll be lots of fun. Get it? Because it's Worlds of Fun. Signing off for Grizzly TV, I'm Emma Bowen. Now back to you in the studio.
Thanks.
Hey, Avery, what's your favorite part about spring?
I don't know, Avery. Why?
Oh, just because I know some of our members are doing a spring-themed Grizzly on the Prowl, and I wanted to get your input.
Oh, okay. Let's go to Lily to learn more.
Thanks, Avery. The first day of spring was 2 weeks ago on March 20th. In celebration of the new season, I went around the school and asked Grizzly's spring-themed Grizzly on the Prowl questions. Let's go take a look.
What is your favorite thing about spring?
The opening of baseball season.
Favorite thing about springtime is going outside and playing with my friends.
My favorite thing to do during spring is to swim.
I love to play softball during spring. I like to sneeze. It's like warmer outside.
Just going outside with the neighbors and playing baseball and soccer and that kind of stuff.
I like to play Fortnite and basketball.
Go to the supersized service at church on Easter.
I like to play Fortnite in my basement.
Gotta grind out that battle pass on Fortnite.
I like rainy days.
Spring. I like to go outside and ride my bike.
I like to plant flowers.
I actually enjoy mowing. Favorite thing to do in the spring, probably just like everybody else, is get outside and take some walks.
My favorite things to do would be get outside and run because I've been cooped up all winter, and then of course just get outside and play with my kids.
What's your favorite thing about spring?
Probably hanging out with my friends.
It's one season closer to summer.
Hanging out with friends.
Well, my favorite thing is the free time because I don't usually have much free time with all the things I do at my house during school days, so it's really fun to have days that I can just do what I want.
My favorite thing about springtime is the flowers.
My favorite thing about springtime is I get to hang out with my friends.
My favorite thing about springtime is chilling at my house and watching TV.
My favorite thing about spring, honestly, is the flowers. I like flowers. Yeah.
Plants. Thanks, guys. I hope the new season puts a spring in your step. Signing off for Grizzly TV, I'm Lily McDonald. Now back to you in the studio.
Thank you. That was really fun. Wait, where's Avery?
Right here.
What was that for?
Well, I didn't get to prank anyone on April Fool's Day, so...
That was a prank? Wait, I know some of our team members did an April Fool's story.
Take it away.
Welcome to Run the Prank. I'm Grace Wendell, and this is my lame co-host, Kat.
April Fools! I'm the best co-host. Today we have two contestants who think they can outprank the prank masters.
Each contestant will do a prank on each other, and the loser will get pranked by the prank masters.
But first, a message from our sponsor.
The exact origin of April Fool's Day remains a mystery. Some historians speculate that the date goes back to 1582, when France switched from the Julian calendar to the Gregorian calendar. People who failed to recognize the start of the new year had moved to January 1st and celebrated the new year during April 1st, became a target of jokes. From then on, April 1st was known as April Fool's Day.
April Fools, we don't have time for that. Let's go to Rayleigh using the classic I'm moving prank on her opponent, Abby.
Abby, I have to tell you something. What? I'm moving. But you're my only friend. April Fools.
Wow, nice job, Rayleigh. Now let's go to Abby with the I broke my arm prank.
I broke my arm. Oh my gosh, Abby, are you okay? April Fools.
Who won that time?
They were both pretty bad.
Yeah, I guess we have two losers.
Time to unleash the ultimate pranksters. Us!
April Fools! There is no prank.
Hope you enjoyed this episode of Run the Prank. Now back to you in the studio.
I'm Rayleigh Terry from Run the Prank, and you're watching Dosney Chanel.
Oh my Lanta. Map testing is starting up again.
Hey, did you know that one of our teams is doing a story about map testing?
No, I didn't. Let's go see more.
Hey Grizzlies, I'm Caden Haynes. Recently we had our map testing assembly. I'm here to talk to you guys more about the map test. Similar to last year, testing will be going on in the library. Make sure you remain quiet when you're walking through the halls. The library will be open some days so you can go check out books. 8th graders are taking the science portion of the map test this year. Map testing will start this Wednesday and end next Monday, April 9th. Although you might not be testing every day, the math portion will be going April 20th through the 27th, except for Algebra 1 students. All grades will be taking the ELA portion of the map test. It will run through April 10th through the 19th. The ELC will be taken on the 2nd and 3rd of May. Map makeups will be on the 30th of April and 1st and 4th of May. This year, PKMS will be holding map incentives. If you follow all the directions and try your best, you will get a raffle to be entered into a raffle drawing. You can win BYOD passes, gift cards, advisory in the gym, Jimmy John's, lunch, or snacks. These boxes will be inside your grade commons. Though many people dislike the map test, it is very important that you try your best. Signing off from Grizzly TV, I'm Caden Haynes, and make sure you try your best on the map test.
Oh my gosh, when I grow up, I want to go to New York.
Well, you don't have to wait until you're older. I know that each year Miss Purvis and some students go to New York and Washington, D.C.
That's super cool. Maybe I should do that.
Yeah, let's go find out more.
Every year, our school has given our students an opportunity to travel to the different states. This year, thanks to Miss Purvis, they're going to D.C. and New York. Let's go talk to Miss Purvis to find out more.
So we take a trip to Washington, D.C. and New York City every summer, and this summer will be our 5th year of going, and we see everything there is to see. We fly into Washington, D.C. and spend 2.5 days there and see everything, and then we go to New York City and spend 2.5 days there and see everything: Statue of Liberty, Empire State Building, Broadway show, and then we fly home. So we have people going this summer, and then we already have signups for next summer, July of 2019, and we already have 16 people signed up. It is super fun every year, and if you're interested in going, you should come by and see me, and I'll give you information. We'd love to have you.
Well, let's go talk to some of the students that went last year.
What did you do while you were on the DC/New York trip?
Just went through museums and toured around a whole bunch of places in New York and Washington, D.C.
What tips would you give students who are going this year?
Definitely make sure that whenever you're at home, whenever you get the chance, sleep as much as you can, because they shove so much into one day, so like you're really sleep deprived.
What was your favorite memory that you experienced while you were on the trip?
I guess the bus rides, because we watched a whole lot of movies, and it kind of killed time.
Whenever we went to the 9/11 memorial and we saw Cole Sprouse walking down the street, and yeah, that was really cool.
Hope you have a good trip. Signing off for GTV, I'm Owen Lisp, and now back to you in the studio.
Thank you. It's time for this week's weekly announcements. Stuco and FCCLA are sponsoring a color run on May 12th. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask Miss Artavani or Miss Kendall. Pretzel rods are still on sale. You can buy them from Mrs. Oakenquist or Miss Weber for $1. Some students have boxes as well. The boys and girls track team are having their meet on Thursday at PKMS. The meet starts at 4 o'clock. Come and support the Grizzlies. GTV applications are outside of Miss O's room. Make sure to grab one. That's all for this week's weekly announcements. Well, Grizzlies, that's all for this episode of Grizzly TV. Signing off, I'm Avery Warland. And I'm Avery Garcia. And don't forget, be the best.
Up after we